Okay, let's go. So, got my open toe embroidery needle, and you can see it's spring loaded, so it's easy for me to just lift it up and over the hoop. And I have my fabric and my stabilizer underneath, and I'm just going to put the needle down. So what I'm starting with just a zigzag, because that gives me like a satin stitch, and I'll just see that it's the right length. Yep, I'm happy with that. And you can see I've got complete free motion. The feed dogs are down. Feed dogs are down. And again, I tend to use satin stitch, a zigzag. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to increase my zigzag. Increase it up to 3. Just slowly. And you can see that I'm filling in that leg. And again, because it's free motion, move around, it's just like colouring in. And like I said in my blog, I tend to use the zigzag. But I'll show you what happens if I just use the zero stitch length. And so I can basically paint just like with a pencil. So I'm getting my stitch length by moving my fabric up and down. So it all depends what you prefer. All depends what you prefer to do. See, I'm colouring outside the lines. I was never very good when I was a child. Now, a lot of my white's coming, my white bobbin thread is coming through for some reason. It doesn't usually happen. Bananas are usually good. You never really have to worry about the tension. So you can see the two different. The left is zigzag, and the right is just 0 stitch length. Obviously, I need to do something about the tension. I don't know why. I think maybe my partner has been using this sewing machine, and I think it's the bobbin tension actually that I need to fix. Usually the white doesn't come up. But basically that's the basics. And again with this one here, with the body, my maximum stitch length is 5. The zigzag. So you can see why I prefer to use the zigzag. It just gives me better coverage. And I get that nice satin stitch. Okay, looks like finally the tension is maybe working itself out. And again, you can't beat a banana. So yeah, free motion, just like colouring in. And you can see it started to pucker a bit. You know, a good idea is actually for me to go around the outside first, you know, and like, you know, pad this down. But again, and I must say, I didn't really make sure that my hooping was nice and tight.